welcome. This is our, what day is it, Tuesday? Tuesday morning strength training class. My name is Melissa. I'm HealthWare's registered dietitian and personal trainer. You made it, you're here. Thank you for watching if you're here live with me, or if you're watching a recorded version later on Facebook or on our YouTube channel. So glad you're here. Today you will need 2 handheld weights. I don't think we're gonna need mats. Definitely the 2 handheld weights. Somewhere in the 5 to 10 pound range would be appropriate for women. If you are a man, perhaps a little heavier, but 5 to 10 pounds for women would be just fine. I'm gonna get our music started and we will get going. Class will be about 30 to 45 minutes, somewhere in there. We'll start with a warm-up, do our strength training, and then finish with some stretches. Alrighty, I think we're ready. Let's do it. I'm gonna adjust my camera just the tiniest bit. I think a little higher. There we go. Okay. Let's do it. Hopefully that's not too loud. Alrighty, starting with our warm-up. Take a breath, let's march. We tended to start with marches in this class. It's a very easy exercise to start warming things up. Keep marching, keep marching. Keep marching. I feel like my camera is not straight. Keep marching though, keep marching. I think I made it worse, didn't I? I'm gonna leave it there. Alrighty, marching, picking up those feet, pumping the arms. I'm gonna have to take my sweater off soon, I'm gonna get warm. Yeah. Alrighty, I want you to take the toes, tap it out, side to side. Nice and quick. Reaching out that foot. Getting those legs warmed up. Good, back to the march. So how's everyone doing this morning? Are we awake? Ready to exercise? Or whatever time you might be watching this if you're not live here. Tap it out again. Tap, tap. Getting everything warmed up. Moving those bodies. So we warm up here before we get into the strength training because we don't want to injure any of our muscles. We have to warm them up a little bit before we really work them hard in strength training. Yeah. Back to our march. Pick up those feet, pump the arms, full body movement here. Standing up tall. Alright, now I want you to reach overhead with the arm, big stretch up, and pull it down. Other side, big stretch up, and pull it down again. Now take that arm across the body, stretch it out, and open it up. Other side, stretch across, and open out again. Alrighty, let's go back to our march. Pick up those feet. Are you getting warm yet? Yeah. Almost there. Couple more seconds to go. You can do it. Getting ourselves warm. Getting ready for that strength training. Alrighty, hold her there. And take off your layers if you need to. We're gonna work our legs next. Get ready, legs. You don't need any weights. Alrighty. We're gonna start with a lunge. So I'm gonna show you from the side. Nice wide step. Right hips forward. Knees and toes all pointed in the same direction. Keeping that knee behind your toes. Core is tight. And we're going to do this slowly. So we lower down and back up. Thinking about pushing your weight down. Not necessarily forward, we're going down and back up. Good. Standing up tall. crossways as you stand back up. Good. Keep going on this side. One more here. And go ahead and switch to your other side. Got a few seconds to get there. Get yourself settled. Feet in the right place. Let's lower down. Down and up. You can go as low as you want, or you can take it about halfway down and then back up. Wherever you're feeling comfortable today, take it down and back up. Nice. Good. Keep going. 2 more on this side. 1 more. Good. Take it to the other side. Get those feet situated. Yeah. Take it on down. Here we go. Nothing fancy about this first move, right? We're just doing lunges. Nothing crazy about it. But they are so good for us. So good for our legs. Is your heart rate coming up a little higher with these? Very nice. Woo. Let's do 2 more on this side. Down and up. All right, let's switch to our other side. You've got a few seconds to get there. Get your feet settled. Balance. Down we go. This is our last set over here, okay? How are the quads? Does the front of your legs, the front of the thighs, they should be working. Standing up tall, down, and up. You're almost there. Let's do 1 more on this side. Good, I want you to bring it around to the front. Take a big stretch up. Bring those arms down and grab your weights. 2 handheld weights. I'm gonna grab a sip of water. 2 weights. Alrighty. Alrighty, we're standing soft in the knees, feet about hip distance apart, nice solid base, core is tight. I'm going to be doing some lateral bicep curls. So slightly on the diagonal, curl up, and then curl down. Other side. So our weights are on the diagonal slightly, not straight out to the side, and not straight in front. Moving nice and slow, lots of time for those muscles to work. Very good. How's the heart rate? Did it come up with all those lunges? Catch your breath. Keep going. Nice. So we're working our arms here, working our biceps, a little shoulder, all around. Keep going. And switch. Good. Now, we're going to do both arms. Bring them both up nice and slow. And down. Again. Couple more. Then I'm going to switch to something a little different. 1 arm at a time. Take it across the body now. So we curl across and extend down. Curl it up and extend down. Good. Lots of bicep work. We're moving slow. Lots of time for those muscles to really work. Get that full range of motion. Nice. Keep it going here. We can't do both arms at the same time on this one. We're going to keep going singles. It would get a little messy if we tried to do both arms. 1 more. Then I want you to switch back to the lateral, to the side, singles. Moving slow. Still moving slow. How does that feel? Moving very slow. Muscles working. Lots of control. Both weights. Here we go. To the end. Only a few. Yeah. How about one more? Good. Hold it right there. Set down one of your weights now. One of those off to the side. We're going to use one. Work a little bit of our core. Now I hope you can see my arms overhead. We'll see. I don't know, they might be a little bit out of frame, but hopefully they'll be there. Alrighty. Weight is overhead. We're going to pull down with a knee lift. So we crunch and lift back up. Nice and slow here to start. Crunch and lift. Good. Crunch and lift. Holding the heads of the weights, I guess I should say. Crunch down and extend. Moving slowly. A lot of time for our bodies to be unstable, right? The core has to tighten up to prevent yourself from tipping over. Go down and up. Crunch with that knee lift. Good. Alright. Now, pull the weight down and just crunch with the knees. Moving slow here to start. Holding that weight in front of the chest, not on the chest. One more like this, and then we're going to speed it up. Alright, let's double time. Speed it up. Speed it up. Yeah. Crunching in the center. Imagine as if you were lying on the floor, doing a crunch. Good. Very nice. Return to tall in between each crunch. Holding that weight in front still. Bonus arm work. A little extra challenge for the core. Good. Nice. Few more like this. Alrighty, let's slow it down. Slow. And down. Slower down. Get that balance locked in. We're going to add something with our arms. Keep the knees going. Extend the weight out. And then back. How does that feel? Oh, that's harder, isn't it? As the weight extends away from the body and makes our core engage even more. Keep going. Nice and slow. Don't speed it up. Give those muscles time to work. You're almost there. Again. Keep going. One more on each side. Last one. Hold it there. And go ahead and set that weight down. We will need it again later. Whew. Alrighty. Are you ready to keep going? Take those feet apart. Nice and wide with the feet. Knees and toes going in the same direction. And we're going to lower down and lift up. Nice and slow to begin here. Every time you stand up, I want you to think about squeezing. What are you squeezing? Your glutes. Squeeze them on in. A little bit of inside thigh as well. Really squeeze it. Squeeze. Keep on going. This is called a sumo squat, by the way. Nice wide sumo squat. Alrighty. From here, pulse it down now. Pulse. Pulse. A slow pulse. So we're not standing all the way back up. We're staying low. Low. Gives it time to burn a little bit. Yes. Down and down. Hang in there. All right, bring it up, down, up, slow. Pull it up and down. Good. We are going to change our move here soon. Keep going. How are those legs doing? Are they shaking yet? Keep those knees and toes angled out. Now, lunge into the side. Good. Take that weight over and pull back to center. Press into that weight, load it up, lean into that leg. Other side, lunge into it. I want you to remember this move. We're gonna come back to this later, but with some extra stuff to it. Go back to your other side. What I mean is we're gonna do this in a different song later. So remember this movement. Other side. Very good. Making sure those knees are staying behind the toes. In the center, down. And up. Keep squeezing. We're going to the end. Almost there. Good. Keep going, hang in there. Squeeze it up. Last one. Hold it here. Very good. Grab 2 handheld weights. Grab a quick sip if you need it. Two handheld weights is what you need. Alrighty, everyone's very quiet today. Nice deep breath. Palms are facing your body. We're going to be doing an upright row, and we're going to start with both arms. Here we go. Pull it up, slow, and down. Upright row. Elbows are wide, elbows are lifted, and our wrists are strong, wrists are straight. Don't let those wrists break, don't let them sag. Up and down. Elbows are staying slightly higher than the wrists. Think like you're zipping up your jacket. Pull them up, and then unzip your jacket. Now let's do one at a time, one at a time. Pull it up, and down. Moving slowly, other side. Nice and slow, lots of time for those muscles. Good. Keep going. So I want you to remember this upright row movement for later as well. At the end of the class, our last song, we're going to kind of do some combo moves. Compound exercises is what they're called. Very good. Keep going. Pulling straight up and lowering down. Lots of control. Not letting gravity pull that weight down. Both arms. Here we go. Pull them up. Up and down. Shoulders are working. Biceps are working. Core is tight. Soften the knees as well here. Don't lock out those knees. We're going to do something new soon. Last one. Go ahead and get yourself situated. We're leaning forward from the hip. Okay? Arms in close to the body. Elbows in close. And a kickback with the tricep. Nice and slow. So we extend back and pull it in. Squeezing the back of the arms. Good. Core is tight as we lean forward slightly. Keep going. Good. I'm going to show you from the front. Pressing those weights straight back and in. Same move, but one at a time. Here we go. Other side. Good. Again. This one's hard to do slow, isn't it? It's hard to hold that weight back there. Squeeze it and then release it. Squeeze it and pull it in. Good. Core is tight. Straight spine. How about both weights? You're almost there. Press and curl. One more. those weights down. How are you doing? Everyone hanging in there okay? We're gonna do a little more of our core. So soft in the knees, shake out the arms, hands are gonna be up, fingertips on the back of the head or the side of the head. Alrighty. And we're gonna do a crunch to the side. Side to side. A little quicker than some of our other moves. Side to side. Careful with that low back, right? So we wanna think about our core muscles. Think about those abdominals, keeping them tight. That will help protect our low back. Only lean as far as you're comfortable. Thinking about the obliques. One side is contracting while the other side is stretching. Contracting and releasing. Good. Now cross the body. Cross and cross. Pulling that elbow across, rotating through the core. I want you to keep going with this. We're going to add something here soon. You know what a bicycle crunch is on the floor, right? So we're going to imagine like we're lying on the floor, doing a bicycle crunch. Let's add the opposite knee. So we crunch and crunch. Just like you were doing a bicycle crunch on the floor. Standing up tall in between each, as if you were lying back down on your mat. Keep going. Crunch, release. Crunch, release. Nice. How's your balance? Balance has to work with this one as we pick up that foot. Now we're going to keep doing the same move. One more set of this. Keep it going, but repeat on the same side. So repeat. 4 over here. And now we switch. 4. And switch again. Are you starting to feel your core muscles now? I'm starting to feel mine. Switch it. 4. How's your balance? Tighten up that core. Switch. Look at something not moving. That will help your balance. Don't watch me. Switch. Good. Switch again. And switch. Last 4 here. Do you remember what we did at the very beginning? The side crunch. Let's do it. Side crunch. To the end. Good. Side to side movement. Obliques working. One more each way. Nice. Woo, shake out those arms. All right, we have 2 more songs to get through. We're gonna start with our legs on this song. Standing up tall, a little more balance. Lift to the side, lift and lower. Good. So this is an abduction, working the glutes, the outside of the thigh. Let's switch to our other side. Extending out, tall through the body. Don't lean into those hips too far. Stay tall. Core is tight. And let's switch to our other side. Lift it up. Good. Keep going here. Alrighty. Other side. You get 8 over here. And then we're going to try something a little different. I'm going to turn myself to the side, okay? This next movement, I want you to take that first leg to the back. I just kicked my wall. The back. So extend behind. Behind. Think about lifting that glute. And the other side. I'll show you from the front. Lifting behind. It can be slightly on the diagonal, that's okay. Lift back. Lift it up. We're going to do it again. Other side. Lift it back. Thinking about keeping that core tight. Soft knee that's supporting your weight. Don't lock out that knee. And switch other side. Can you feel your glute tightening up? You should start feeling it getting tight. Lift. Do it again, other side. Lift. How you doing? Did you get warm yet? Lift. Lift. And the other side. 8 over there. Woo. How's that balance? I do find that it's easier on hard floor than carpet. Just FYI. Let's go to the beginning. Side lift. Lift. Now alternate. Just to the end. Alternating here. Is it harder to lift your leg now? We were working those glutes. Lift it. Hold it right there. I want you to grab both of your handheld weights. This is our last strength training song. I told you to remember some of those moves we were doing, right? So we're going to come back to these later. That time is now. Take those feet apart. And we're going to lunge. Nice and slow to begin with. Yeah. Lunging into it. Take that opposite arm. Now we're going to upright row at the same time. Right? So a little bit of extra brain work here. 2 body parts are moving. Arms and legs. And the core is tight. Keep going. Side and up. Good. Leaning into that move. The core is working. The arms are working. Legs are working. Load it up. No arm, just the lunge. Just lunge into it. Good. Lunging into that leg. You can rest your weights on your thighs. Now let's switch to our other side. Just the lunge. 4 over here like this. Just the lunge. Knees and toes going in the same direction here. My foot is sliding. Get that weight ready. Add the upright row as we lean and down. Good. Keep that elbow lifted. Don't lift so high that it starts hurting your shoulder though, right? We don't want any joints to be in pain. We're working the muscles, not stressing out those joints though. One more. All right, just the lunge, just the lunge. 4 here. Just lean into it. Give those arms a rest. Give your brain a break. Last one here. Other side, lunge with the arm. Here we go. Jump in when you're ready. Lunge with the arm. Good. Keep going. Two more on this side. Pull it up and extend down. Let's switch. Other side right away. Get that arm up. Very good. Up and down. Up and down. 4 more. Hang in there. Pull it up and down. Now, do you remember that sumo squat? Get those feet ready. Let's do it with the upright row. Oh my, were you ready? Up and down. Everything bends, everything extends. You're almost there. Do 1 more. And bring it up. Very nice. Set those weights down. I feel like our brains were working almost as much as our bodies today. We're gonna stretch it out. We've got 2 songs to stretch out. Lots of time. I want you to take those hands, clasp, reach overhead. We're gonna stretch all those muscles we just worked. A nice solid base. Soft through the knees. Stretching through the entire core. Think about opening up in between each rib. All right. Float those hands lower down. Good, take one arm overhead, big reach up. Lean into that. Keep holding there, keep holding there. I had to wake up my computer screen so I can know when the song ends. All right, good, release out of that, other side. Are you breathing heavier than when we first started? Catching your breath. Nice lean. Tight through the core though, still protecting that lower back. And open it back up. Clasp those hands again. Big reach overhead. Release it up. We're going to stretch through the arms on this first song, through that upper body, and then we'll hit the legs on our next song. Big stretch up. Opening up through each rib. Good. Let those hands float down. And take one arm across now, straight arm across, cradle it in your opposite arm. Ah, yes, stretching out through the shoulder. You can feel this in your upper back, through your shoulder into that arm. If you want a little bit of a neck stretch on your back of your neck, you can tuck your chin a little bit. Nice. Breathing through these movements. Go ahead and release out of that. Other side, take that arm across, stretching through the other side, through the upper back, through the shoulder into the arm. Tuck the chin for a neck stretch if you like. And go ahead, release out of that. One arm overhead again, big reach up, little lean, stretching out the obliques, core is in tight. Other side, nice big reach. Don't go anywhere. We have one more song, we're gonna stretch out the lower body. Go ahead, release out of that. Now, we were in some lunge positions today. So let's get back into one of those, but stretch this time. A nice deep lunge. We're gonna be stretching this leg that's extended behind, right? So the front knee is bent. I want you to think about tucking the pelvis slightly, pressing that weight forward, deepening into that stretch. Through the hip, into the quad. Great stretch for us, stretching out those hips, opening those up. We get so tight in our hips from all the sitting that we tend to do. Pressing that weight forward, stretching out that hip. Very nice. All right, I want you to now bring those feet a little closer together, and then we're gonna lean forward. Wherever you're comfortable, hands on the thighs for support. Wherever you're comfortable, leaning forward, stretching out the backs of the legs now. Hands on your knee or on your quads for support, not on your knees or on the floor. Wherever is comfortable for you, stretching out the back of the legs. All right, very carefully bring yourself back up. Don't get lightheaded, careful. Now we're gonna switch to our other side. Nice deep lunge. Get those feet wide, hips forward. Back leg is straight. Thinking about the front of that hip. Pelvis tuck. Press the weight forward. Nice deep stretch. Very good. It feels good, doesn't it? It should feel good. Maybe a little bit painful because it's tight, but otherwise good. It's good for us, right? Workout buddy here today with me. Alrighty. Go ahead, bring those feet a little closer, and we're gonna lean down into it. Hands on the thighs if you need support, or all the way down to the floor if you can reach. Stretching out the back of the leg, especially the one that is further forward. You'll feel the stretch there much more deeply. And again, remembering that the feet are slightly more narrow than they were with the lunge. Breathing into this stretch. Very good. Go ahead and gently walk yourself back up. Bring it to the front. Take those feet apart and lunge into one side. Now we're stretching out the inside thigh on that straight leg. Hands on the opposite thigh, so pressing all that weight into the thigh. Leaning down into it, bottom is pressed back, spine is straight. Keeping that tummy tucked in, right? Why not? Pull those abs in tight. Go ahead and bring it up and over to your other side. Straight leg out away from the body, stretching through the inside thigh. I'm so sorry, he's so in the way. Belly buttons pulled in tight, keeping those cores tight. Exactly. All right, bring it back into center. Bring those feet back together. A nice big reach overhead, stretching through the entire body, opening up those ribs. Nice deep breaths. And go ahead and let those arms float down slowly. Take one arm overhead to the side. And let's do a quick switch, other side. And bring it back to center. We made it! Holy smokes! The time flies when you're having fun, right? Thank you all for joining me. So glad you were here. If you didn't see the announcement on our Facebook page or in email yesterday, we are doing a 3-month summer weight loss challenge, July, August, September. So if you're interested in joining, please let me know very, very soon because the spots are getting filled very quickly. I've had quite a lot of emails in the last 12 hours. So let me know if you want to participate. Other than that, have a wonderful Tuesday. I will see you right back here next Tuesday for our strength training class. Bye.